Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the first half of November. This is your financial reading. I will be back, of course, to do the second half, but let's see what's going on for you. If you want to catch me live, by the way, I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, answer questions, we do the daily reading, have a good time. So if you want to join in on that, definitely hit the subscribe button down below, and also hit the bell notification icon. But let's see what we have going on for you here in your finances, Sagittarius. So alright, let's see what we get going on for you. Some of you could be going through some difficulties in finances. That comes up right off the bat. Or, it could be that you're involved in like a divorce or a court battle or something like that. But hold on, let me just let me get more clarity here. You have the Three of Spades, two hearts, yeah. So some of you could be going through a divorce, and again, that could be affecting your finances, is what this card says. And this card also says you could just be leaving. This card doesn't have to be so bad. It can just be that you're leaving one job and moving towards something that makes you a lot more happy, that has more of a family feel. So I'm also, it's kind of a weird message to get on this card, but I feel like you could be moving either to a family business, it could literally be a family business, or you could be moving towards a business where there's just more kind of camaraderie. It's more friendly, a more kind of friendly atmosphere where people kind of are like a family. So I feel like that's a good thing if you are making a job change at this time. Again, this would represent fortune after difficulty if you are going through a divorce or a difficult, court battle or something like that is what I would say there. Next, you have the Two of Clubs and the Seven of Clubs. So yeah, it's funny. I don't really use spreads. I just use my intuition. I do use a loose spread for these financial readings. And this second spot here is, will there be money coming in to you, basically? And a lot of people have had the Seven of Clubs come up as the clarifier in the second position. So I feel like everybody, and again, this comes up a lot in the dailies. A lot of people are trying to remove themselves from limiting situations at this time. Anything that's holding you back. This could be debt. It could be a job that's holding you back. It could be whatever. And I feel like a lot of people are kind of working through those problems and trying to get past difficulties. The Two of Clubs is a good card for coming past difficulties. I would say the problem with this card is it's like you have to, you can't really see the other side. It's like almost not being able to see like what will come in the future. So that can be a little challenging. This can also be needing to come up with a solid plan of how you are going to start making more money. So again, that could be like getting a raise, getting a promotion, like all this other stuff. I keep telling people, unfortunately, it's not a very lucky time. It will be really lucky for you this month when Jupiter moves into your sign. So there is a lot of luck for you, Sagittarius. But, to me, other than that, there isn't a lot of luck in the chart over here in the chart. I predicted it last week. I said, or the week before when I said nobody would win the lottery, that it would be the highest ever. It pretty much went to the highest ever, the Mega Millions. And then I said that somebody would win on the full moon, but after that, the luck kind of went away. The luck goes away. So I feel like, over the next maybe even year, we could see really high lotteries. Like we could see the lottery, for example, keep going to higher numbers, basically, or we could see like all-time highs in a lot of ways. And so the thing is, Saturn and Capricorn wants us to make money on our own. Wants us to, kind of make, so, getting like large amounts of money or having lump sums come in is pretty unlikely, again, unless you put the work in to get it. There is no easy money at this time, which is, again, kind of unfortunate. But the good news is that next you have the Seven of Diamonds. So this is your opportunity. Look at that, Saturn and Capricorn right there. So I feel like there are new opportunities for you to put the work in to make money. The other good news about Saturn and Capricorn is what I would say is that it's one of those things where like you could work really hard to set up a business, for example. And yeah, like maybe the beginning work, the setup is going to be a lot of hard work, but after that, it's going to be a breeze. So, it's one of those things where when we're in Saturn and Capricorn, we might have to, like, for example, if we want a new job, maybe we have to go back to school. And yeah, maybe that's like going to be a lot of work. But also, after that work is done, it's like after that, it's over. We don't have to keep working as hard. So I always tell people to work as hard as you possibly can right now in Saturn and Capricorn. Put the work in. Because, again, after, it will be just so easy. Everything will be a breeze. So again, if you're working on a business, work extra hard. If you're trying to get a job, work extra hard is what I would say to you, because it will pay off in the future. I always tell people it's like better to suffer right now than it is to like have pain for the rest of your life, right? So, definitely take care of those things. This is a card of needing to trust your intuition. So again, I do feel like a lot of you need to trust your intuition in regards to finance. This can be a card of anxieties. Both cards actually can represent anxieties about finances, but they do both also represent being at the beginning of a process and more money coming in. Next, you have the King of Clubs and the Three of Clubs. Look at that. So second chances. I feel like there are second chances for you financially. This could also be a second chance with a boss if you've had problems with a boss or anything like that. It could also just represent a new job. So Again, whenever this card comes up, I always say it could be a new job because it can represent a new boss, obviously. So again, that could be a new job, or for some of you, again, you might literally, one boss might be leaving, you might be getting a new person. Now, this would be a good card for that. Now, this card can sometimes also say that you are the person that needs to step up into a management position or an authority position. So if any of you have thought about doing that, if any of you have thought about taking on authority positions, I do feel like, that those things, those positions will be available to you at this time. And finally, for your outcome, oh yeah, look at that. You have the 8 of clubs and the Ace of diamonds. Doing something you've never done before, leading to a lot of money, stepping off on a new path, basically, leading to this, a diamond. So I feel like a lot of you could, this is my card of taking the road less traveled, doing something that most people won't do. So again, for you entrepreneurs out there, definitely put the work in is what this says. And it says go down that path. It's my card of like chopping your way through a jungle. You can't see where you're going, but eventually you come across this right here, like a giant temple full of gold. So, that's what I would say there. Even if you don't have a business, again, same thing. This could be you. The confusion, it could be confusion, like going back to school, needing to put that work in, or like I said earlier in the reading, this could be just, chopping through a jungle would be a lot of work. So, I feel like you need to put a lot of work into something, but I feel like the rewards are like going to be more than worth the, kind of the effort. So that's what I would say there. Put the work in, Sagittarius, and yeah, I feel like it'll lead to a new life for you as well. So I think that looks really, really good. Again, I would encourage any of you, again, to work on something. Again, if you have a business, I feel like this looks really, really good, especially if you're trying new things, or if you're starting a business, it looks really good. Again, if you're starting a new job, I would go for something harder with that King of Clubs. That King of Clubs says, like, don't try to take an easy job, try to take something that is going to have like a lot more responsibilities or something like that, because again, the rewards that you will see will be much greater. So thank you and enjoy your month.